Hello folks, how you doing today? All right, so today we made something a little different, right? How many of you have ever had pot pie? I had it when I was younger. I ate it. It wasn't all that great. It was really gooey. I don't think I really liked it. Anywho, today we're making pot pie. Yay, vegan and gluten-free, of course. So, there's a little twist to it how I made it. Don't ask too many questions, but here it is. Let's get into the video. So we're gonna start off with letting you know what these ingredients are. So, as you may or may not know, I'm gluten-free and vegan. So this is gluten-free right here. I'm gonna be using some pie crust, and it is certified gluten-free, which you have to really pay attention to that. So I'm going to be using some pie crust. That's what this is right here. And then to go on top of it, I'm going to be using this right here, some gluten-free wraps. And also I'll be using this right here, some gardenia, gardening, however you say it. This meatless, beefless ground beef. Also, I'll be using right here, some mixed vegetables. This right here, if you're wondering, this is actually onions and garlic. And I love onions and garlic. I love the color. I don't want every time I'm using it to have to cut up onions and cut up garlic. So I just cut it up, put it in the freezer, put it in a Ziploc bag, and this is it. So, and this I'm going to be using some canola oil, some salt, some Epis in a random jar, and black pepper and grounded cayenne pepper. So the first step right now, I'm going to put my oven on right here on 350, and we're going to turn this on high just because I like things to go by fast. I'm a college student. I have things to do, but I also need to eat. Now, once your water is gone, you add some oil. I actually don't measure anything. Sorry. Add the Epis. Let it do its thing. We're letting the Epis fry. Then you add your onions and garlic. Turn it down a little bit. I won't burn you. So now, you see, looks great, right? All right, so after this, I'm gonna put in the vegetables. Probably more. This is kind of how I live my life. I don't measure anything. I should, because I always make a whole lot of food. I may not eat all of it. It's just instead of it lasting me 1 week, it lasts 2, which is perfectly fine for me. And now I'm going to add all of the beefless beef. And then depending on how much meat is in here, meat to vegetable ratio, I might add more. But this looks fine to me. What do you think? Question mark, question mark. We'll see how this works. So now I'm about to add this. This is seasoning sauce. And the reason why I'm going to use this is because, unlike soy sauce, this is gluten-free. So I'll be adding this in here. Just so it won't quite stick to the bottom. Just a couple of drops. Okay, this is more than a couple, but you know. And then keep mixing. And now I'm just gonna add some salt, just a little bit, because I added the seasoning thing and that already contains salt. So I just want to add a little bit of salt. Again, I don't measure. Sorry, can't help you with that. You can measure if you'd like. I'm gonna add some pepper, black pepper, and then I'm going to add some cayenne pepper. A good amount of it because I love spice. Okay, it's not coming off. It's not coming out enough for me, so I'm just gonna open it. Because I want it to be a little spicy. And then we'll just mix that in really well. I'm going to mix it off camera. So as of right now, it's done. Now, because I want it to be kind of creamy, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make chipotle mayo. Yes. So, I'll show you how to do that. Step 1 to making chipotle mayo. I have this right here, which is just mayo. It's, let's see if we can zoom in here. Or focus, dairy-free and gluten-free. Yep, there it is. Just mayo. So, I'm going to add a couple spoons of mayo. This right here, these are chipotle peppers. I actually bought them at the store, took them out of the can, and put them tightly sealed inside of a mason jar. So depending on how spicy you want it to be, you add 1 or 2 chipotle peppers. Then some water. And then you blend it up. Here goes. And this is it. Now, if you want it to be thicker, you can add more mayo. But I don't. So bring it over here. Top that out. And then go ahead and pour it in. And then you do what you know you're supposed to do, which is mixing it. So I just took this out of the oven. I had it in for 10 minutes. And now I'm about to fill it up with, actually I almost burned myself. Let's see. And now I'm going to fill it up with this. Add this on top like so. And then we'll come back. Here's the final process. This is what they look like. And now I'm going to add this on top. Yes, it's a little bigger. Don't judge me. Maybe it'll shrink. So I know they usually do this for like apple pies and stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it for this. Oh, it's not working. I'm going to go like this. Put like a little X in it. Also don't know why they do this. Maybe it's just for the look. Okay, this wasn't quite an X. You understand the concept. And now, we're going to take it and put it back in. Okay, I have to use 2 hands, so I'll show it to you when we come back. So, another thing that I did, I'm just adding some water to the top, wet my hands a little bit. I mean, if you have eggs, you can do that. You can also just do butter if you'd like, but they didn't want it to be too crunchy. I personally don't mind crunch, but we'll see how it turns out. So you may be wondering what this is. What actually happened is because the tortilla, it's a tortilla, it started to lift up. So, because what actually needs to cook is the pie crust. Yeah, you can't see that. Sorry. What actually needs to cook is the pie crust. What I did was I'm just letting the pie crust cook. And then after it's cooked, I'll add that back to it just to make it look good and fancy. So now I'm actually putting butter. I took some butter and I'm putting it on here like so. I already did it to this one. Putting it back in. You see how it raised up a little bit? Yeah, I didn't want that. So I'm going to put it back in, let it brown a little bit. Or I'll just put it in until I feel like it's ready. And I'll take it out. And this is the final result. Yes, they're up a little bit. Maybe you can find something out where they can go down. See, some parts are down, some parts are up. If you find something, let me know. But this is it. Vegan, gluten-free pot pie. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you've tried it yourself, comment below. Let me know if you want me to still make videos like this. Share, subscribe, tell your mom and them, your auntie, your cousin, all them people in your family. Let me know if they liked it, if you've tried it as well. Once again, we'll see you when we return. Bye.